A look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Baylor Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, I caught up with the Red Raiders head coach before the game. He understands this is a huge conference matchup with a 7-game winning streak on the line, but more importantly, conference play and ramifications for a conference championship. This is a huge matchup today, and he has warned his team, keep the streak alive by doing your job today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Red Raiders headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bears offense will get first crack at it today. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Play fake Lagway. Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Bears decide to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Makes a move. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So Texas Tech's offense will now get its first chance with the football. Here's the big, dangerous tight end, Terrence Carter, coming off a game in which he had 6 grabs, 2 of them going into the end zone in their victory. Running inside, it's Dickey. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down. Pocket breaking down. A little release to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football. But he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate. Pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
To the air, it's Hammond. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find their rhythm?
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Snap to the back. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
That's caught. It's Brown. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Throwing, Lagway. Grab near the sticks. It's Turner. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. New set of downs after the completion. They want to run it left here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. He's got it again. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Pulls and fires complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. 57 yards out and he powers it through the uprights.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. The run inside. It's Dickey. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Throwing right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. On 4th down, going to the air. Fires to the right. Turns it on. Snags it, and he's open. Into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First play of the period, first down here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Just feeds to running back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. It'll be a draw. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. The Bears send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He might want another play. Off play action on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Hudson. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Plows through the defense. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Finally, we see a little bit of that, which we talked about coming into this football game. Like, we highlighted him. He's a really good football player. They're going to feature him. He's going to make big plays. Today, the defense has absolutely shut him down. That was actually his longest carry of the day. They're going to need more of that from this offense.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down.
And he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. When I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air, but now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, takes off, and gets the 1st down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything today.
Quickly to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Hammond. Finds his man. It's Carter. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And that is a different collision. When you're trying to hit the tight end after he catches a football, this ain't a 185-pound wide receiver. Most of these guys, 240, 250, 260, try to go low, take out those ankles. And you see a lot of times that's when they hurdle, or they're used to it too. But those big, strong athletes are hard to get to the ground.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Williams. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's second. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Baylor Bears call their third and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on third and goal. Looking for the goal line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every...
He lobs one high down the left side. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Here's Lagway to pass. Swings it out to the flat. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Again, it's Lagway. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Bears will call on their punt team. They're going to field this one in tight quarters. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. The sure hands. It's Hudson. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Caught by Williams on the right. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Red Raiders have a lot of options on second and inches. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're looking to throw on second and short. Catch in the middle. It's Simmons. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Carter. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And that is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Boise State taking on the number 15 team, the San Diego State Aztecs.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football to them.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Firing to the right, complete. He's got enough for the first down, and he might get a few bonus yards if they called that a face mask. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to throw it again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get...
Might have a chance. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Red Raiders in the hurry-up. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some...
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires to the wideout. He makes a grab. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. And the Red Raiders trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. The option look. Touchdown, Red Raiders! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They march 79 yards on the drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Under fire, working that left side now. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. They go play action with Lagway. That's reeled in. It's Livingston. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
Hey. On the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lagway wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Miller.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just, boom, put it on the line, it's really nice to have that.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Flips it out in the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to bully their way for the first. It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And I tell you what, man, you got to do a better job of taking care of the football. I got to know I got the first down. Running backs, this is job security. You better handle that thing well, Paul.
And because of that, David, you might see another running back jog out in the field the next time this offense takes it. We're seeing a lot more of that around college football now. There's a lot of committees out there, committee approach. One way to get yourself on the bench very quickly, put the rock on the ground. That's a coachable lesson for that young man.
Might be changing the route. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Carter. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Complete. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. The only drama left, awaiting the clock to run out, gives us a minute to check out the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country and get a win like this late in the season, and that really adds some strength to your playoff resume. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll give it to Joyner.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Skips away from pressure. Rolling right and going deep. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Stopped right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Brown. Could not make his way to the corner. And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on second down. Oh, he got loose. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Bears moving quickly to the line.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun on third down, Lagway. Got his man. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Bears have this offense rolling. Lagway. That's caught. It's Livingston. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. They've got the screen set up. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. On the move, he fires. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. The field goal is no good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. And that last field goal miss really changes the strategy. You're still up 2 possessions, and you got an opportunity to work the clock. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. He wants to change this route. 3rd down play from the gun. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. It's caught downfield. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. There's a crease. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the 4th quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody.